Hi friends, welcome to our YouTube channel Supreme Status. And in today's FI session, it will be taken in English. And today's topic is very important topic with respect to GS paper 3 and also preliminary point of view. And the topic and the question is with respect to the green hydrogen. Let us see the question. Consider the following: transportation, ammonia production, fertilizer production, steel manufacturing, electricity production. Select the correct pairs from above industries where green hydrogen can be used as potential substitute for fossil fuel. So this is the question. All the industries. This is one of the application based question. In UPSC it has been asked from time and again these kind of questions. And particularly this question is very important for the GS paper 3. You can use this for the GS paper 3 answer writing also. So first we have to see in the question what is asked is fossil fuel. Which of the all the above industries: transportation, ammonia production, fertilizer production, steel manufacturing. Every industry is using the fossil fuel as its source. For example, if you take transportation, what is used as for source? The mainly it is oil. Oil is the main source. Is the main thing which is used for the transportation industry. And in all other industries for ammonia production or fertilizer production or steel production, also for electricity production, the major source is coal. So these industries, what it will create is, it will create the greenhouse gas emissions, especially the carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is getting emitted due to the fossil fuel usage in all these industries. So the question is with respect to the alternative. So green hydrogen, very important, very important thing for the sustainable development. So now let us see the what is the green hydrogen and our national green hydrogen mission. Also its importance with respect to our climate pledge, everything, and then we can finally see the answer as usual. So first green hydrogen. Before seeing the green hydrogen, first we have to see what are the types of the hydrogen. So the types of hydrogen, it is based on the production. How hydrogen is produced, it is getting classified. So first one is gray hydrogen. So in gray hydrogen, coal is used. So in the gray hydrogen, coal is gasified using the heating process, and then we will get the output as the hydrogen along with the carbon dioxide also. So we get the hydrogen, however we are getting the carbon dioxide also as a byproduct. Carbon dioxide, as you know, it is the greenhouse gas, one of the greenhouse gas. So in this process, CO2 is getting emitted. Therefore, it is not that much environmentally friendly. So it is though hydrogen is produced, this one is not environment friendly because of the carbon dioxide emission. In the blue hydrogen, the same coal is used. Blue hydrogen, in the production of the blue hydrogen also, coal is used. As usual, the coal is heated, but here same hydrogen plus CO2 is the output, but CO2 is captured using the carbon storage mechanism. In the blue hydrogen, carbon storage mechanism is used to capture the carbon dioxide. Therefore, we can say that blue hydrogen is somewhat environment friendly than the grey hydrogen. However, in both the process, we are using the coal, again one of the main fossil fuel. Since it is used, both are not that much environment friendly. But in the green hydrogen, what has been used is, how hydrogen is produced is H2O, water is used. Electrolysis of water is done. That means electricity is passed into the water and we get the output as hydrogen and oxygen. So oxygen, it will get into the atmosphere. So only hydrogen will remain. And in this process, very important thing you have to note is the electricity used. Since we are using electricity, the electricity used, it should be obtained from the renewable source of energy. Then only we can say this is we can say that as a hydrogen, as a green hydrogen. So note it down that the electricity which we are using for the electrolysis, it should be obtained from the renewable energy, either through the solar energy or wind energy or any other type of renewable energy, but it must be obtained from the renewable energy. And then in these two are other types. Pink hydrogen, here the same electrolysis is used. Electrolysis of water is done. However, in the pink hydrogen, nuclear energy is used. And in the case of yellow, all of you must have known, yellow resembles the solar energy. So in this case, electrolysis of water is done by the solar energy. So these are the main types of hydrogen where we have classified that based on the production method. We have classified this hydrogen. So this is the classification, but we must know what is the use of hydrogen, why it is very important. you all know that we are having the most important thing, most important use of the hydrogen is it can be used as a storage mechanism to capture the renewable energy. That means, see, you know that during the morning hours we get the solar energy, but during the evening hours we won't get that solar energy. But if some energy is produced, excess energy is produced in the through the solar power, means that we cannot store. That is the main cost, that is the main drawback. And in the case of wind energy also, there is no that it is very highly cost intensive, because wind energy cannot be stored. We have that surplus production, but it cannot be stored. So that is also one of the major drawbacks, that we cannot store the renewable energy. But however, hydrogen, it can be used as hydrogen generator. That means generator is used for electricity storage. So in this case, the generator will be fueled by the hydrogen. So that is one of the major uses which will have a major impact on the industries of the renewable energy. And then other like any industry which is using fossil fuel, that can be replaced by the hydrogen. Hydrogen can be used as an alternative fuel. In the case of transportation, in the case of any industries also, you take any fuels or fuel on the air tribune. Every industry which uses the fossil fuel, we can replace it through the hydrogen. So very important applications it is having. And if it is produced through green hydrogen, if it is produced as a green hydrogen, means then obviously it is very useful, and it will greatly impact the climate change. And why India needs this? So because of this purpose only, our government has launched this National Green Hydrogen Mission, and it got its approval also. Cabinet approval also has been given for this National Green Hydrogen Mission. And why this mission is very important for India? Because we have pledged in the Glasgow Summit, COP26 Conference of Parties, that we will reach the net zero by 2070. So Glasgow Summit, you know, United Nations Conference or United Nations Framework on Conference of Climate Change. It has been held every year since 1992, and in that summit, all the nations, they will enter and they will discuss about the climate change and what and all the preventive measures can be taken to stop the climate change disasters. So recently concluded was the Glasgow Summit, COP26, and COP21 you all must have known, Paris Agreement. It's very important with respect to the climate change. So in this Paris Agreement, it was decided that global warming should be contained below 1.5 degrees Celsius above the pre-industrial period. That means global warming should not be allowed to increase beyond the 1.5 degrees Celsius. Now it almost reached the 1.1 degrees Celsius, and all are trying to stop that global warming increase below 1.5 degrees Celsius, or at least by 2 degrees Celsius. And for this nationally determined contribution, NDC, what it means is, each nation according to its capability, they will tell their contribution towards reducing the reducing the greenhouse gases. I mean, to reduce the global warming. So this is the nationally determined contribution, and this was determined based on their capabilities. As developing nation, you see, India is a developing nation, and we have our poverty and we have our energy demands also. So we cannot give our pledge immediately that we can reduce the global warming immediately by decarbonizing or by not using the fossil fuel. That cannot be done, because we need the development. So for that we need some time. So that time, and also what and all the frameworks we are going to adopt, that will be given in the NDCs, National Determined Contribution. And then one of the major things we have given is, we will reach the net zero by 2070. So what is net zero? What is net zero? Net zero means the amount of greenhouse gases produced minus removed will be zero. That means production and removal. So there will be no if at all it is produced, means then that also will be removed. So it will result in the zero greenhouse gas emissions. So that is we call it as the net zero. See, for example, how greenhouse gas is produced? It is produced majorly through the power generation or transportation. So these are the major things which produces the greenhouse gas. And how it is removed? It is removed by the forestation. So you all must have known the forestation. By forestation we remove that excess carbon dioxide which is produced. So that means it will capture the carbon dioxide which is produced through these industries. So if this National Green Hydrogen Mission gets implemented, means this greenhouse gas production will be stopped. That means green hydrogen will be used as a replacement in all the industries which produce the greenhouse gases. So also we are also implementing the forestation at a rapid course. So at one side the production will get stopped. Also, we will remove already what is there. It will be removed through the forestation. So both of the target we will reach by the use of green hydrogen. So it's one of the vital thing for our mission towards the global warming reduction, where we have pledged in the Glasgow summit and recently in the Glasgow summit. Also, we have given our commitment to the Paris Agreement also. So one of the major thing of green hydrogen is it will give sustainable development. Know this point, because in sustainable development you can use this topic. So sustainable development, that means green hydrogen, this green hydrogen mission, national green hydrogen mission, it will create the employment opportunities. At the same time, it will also be useful for the environmental factors, environmental safety also. That means in national green hydrogen mission, what we are given our objective, we have one set of objective in the national green hydrogen mission, and one of the major objective is to become a producer of the green hydrogen. That means we should be India should become an exporter of the green hydrogen, as it is the green hydrogen is the future. So more countries, even the developed nations or developing nations or least developed nations, they will need this green hydrogen. So once this opportunity is tapped, means we can export the green hydrogen. That way we can get the revenue, foreign exchange and revenue also we can get. And also through the this mission, new jobs will be created. Also, you know that because we are not able to capture the nuclear technology, we are in the backward stage only. In the nuclear backward stage only in the nuclear with respect to the nuclear technology, we are in the backward stage. And you know that we have been asked to sign the nuclear proliferation treaty. Then only we will be given the nuclear technology. So that is the one area we have lacked. That should not be repeated in the case of the green hydrogen. So that is one of the key objectives, that R&D should be developed. Research and development with respect to the green hydrogen production should be developed. So these are the mission objectives, and the detailed mission objectives has been given in the Telegram channel also, has been shared as a PDF in the Telegram channel also. So you can note it down, and you should use this as an answer writing, especially in the GS paper 3. Definitely one question will be coming even in the economy, either in the economic or the environment. You can use this green hydrogen, very useful for both the topics. Also, the mission in the green hydrogen mission, since it is using the renewable energy as a source, then automatically renewable energy production will also get increased. For this national green hydrogen mission itself, India has set some target to increase the renewable energy. That means solar, wind, every kind of renewable energy available. They are aiming to increase that renewable energy sources also. So with respect to this mission, everything is we get that employment, we get that research and development. So we get that capabilities for the export revenue. Also that I have told this climate, what and all the climate agreement we have signed, that can be also reached. So holistic development will be obtained from this green hydrogen. So very important mission. Note it down. What and all I have told now, please note it down and use it in your essay paper or either in the GS paper or in development topics. Any development topics you can use. So I hope I have covered almost everything. So okay, so now we can go back to the question and we can see the answer. So the question is, once again, consider the following: transportation, ammonia production, fertilizer production, steel manufacturing, electricity production. So select the correct pairs from the above industries where green hydrogen can be used as potential substitute for the fossil fuel. So here we have given the answer. So most of these application questions answer will be all of the above. And in this case also, as we have seen the explanation, it can be used as a substitute as a fossil fuel in the transportation sector and also in the steel manufacturing, ammonia production and electricity production or fertilizer production. In all the above industries, it can substitute the fossil fuel as a source of energy. So this is all with respect to the green hydrogen. Once again, I am repeating that this is very important topic. You can use it for most of the answer writing with respect to the GS papers. So thank you very much, and please subscribe and like and share, and do tell your comments in the comment box so that I can improve myself. And these materials will be shared in the Telegram group. Also some notes will be shared in the Instagram, and the Instagram and Telegram links are given in the channel bio. Please do go and do search there and subscribe and do refer the points. And thank you very much. Thank you.